Hello everybody, this is Don Gilmore, and this is my fourth video concerning the Kentucky governor's race between liberal Jack Conway and conservative Matt Bevin. You can find my videos on YouTube. Just plug in my name, Don Gilmore, G-I-L-M-O-U-R, followed by Jack Conway ads. I want to talk about the Kentucky Family Values Super PAC. It finances and runs attack ads against Matt Bevin. Now remember, an attack ad is taking a shred of truth and then surrounding it by distortions and lies, and then they smack you in the face with it 24 hours a day. Also, you can go to factcheck.com and you can verify these stories. You can look up for yourself and see what the facts are. There's not much info on this Super PAC. It's registered in Kentucky. The chairman is W. Douglas Myers. He's a partner in a Hopkinsville, Kentucky law firm. His list of accomplishments and honors are a mile long. This guy is considered distinguished in Kentucky. The treasurer is Dennis Thomas. He has a P.O. box address in Louisville, Kentucky. There's several other people by that name. There's a CPA by that name. I don't know if that's him or not. Over 50% of the funding for this PAC comes from outside the state of Kentucky. I'd like to know, what does this money know about Kentucky family values? I want to talk directly to a young woman named Leslie. She was featured in the latest ad, attack ad, you know the one, 3 Republicans can't vote for Matt. She was the one in the middle. Leslie, you said you're a Republican. You said that Matt denied he had any issues, tax issues, on his vacation home and business. You said you can't trust Matt Bevin. Really, Leslie? Well, let's talk about both those items. I covered them quite well in my first 2 videos, briefly. The vacation home. Matt switched mortgage companies. The mortgage company, National City Mortgage, set up an escrow account. So every time Matt made a payment, they were collecting for the taxes to be paid. The mortgage company missed the tax payment. They had the wrong date and they missed it. Matt found out, he called, the taxes got paid right away, and the situation with the escrow account got fixed. This was 7 years ago, Leslie. Tell me, how do you go from the mortgage company did not make a payment on the taxes, it was late, to how do you go from that to you can't trust Matt Bevin? The business tax issue. He had a business, well, he didn't have a business. He had someone in his family had a business in East Hampton, Connecticut. It was failing. Matt took it over. It had $180,000 of tax liens against it. Matt paid off those tax liens. He turned the company around. He saved 27 jobs in East Hampton, Connecticut. Tell me again, Leslie, how do you go from the facts of the story that Matt can't be trusted, he's a con man and a pathological liar? I'd really like to know how that happens. You know, you look like an intelligent and good-willed person. Maybe you didn't know the story behind those 2 issues. And I'm not ignorant about these ads. The same ads were run against Matt in a previous election. And they were lies then, and they're lies now. Wouldn't it be better just to tell the truth? Wouldn't it be better if Jack Conway laid out how he's going to do these things he says he's going to do, like education, he's going to fix that, lower taxes, and create jobs? This guy never created a job in his life. Matt has created many jobs and multiple businesses. The Super PAC ads try to do one thing: destroy the character of Matt Bevin. What do we know about Jack Conway? Well, we know he lied twice about Rand Paul when they were running for Senate. And Rand Paul wouldn't shake his hand. They were so obnoxious, the lies, he wouldn't shake his hand after a debate. We know that he's approved these Super PAC ads, and he knows that they're false, that the stories inside these ads are untrue. Also, Jack took an oath to defend the state of Kentucky. Well, the governor asked him to defend the state of Kentucky, and he refused to do it. He violated his oath. What makes you think he won't do that if he becomes governor? Also, Jack has been endorsed by liberal media. The Lexington Herald just endorsed him. That was expected. But he's also been endorsed by Planned Parenthood. You know, Leslie, you have to be blind and deaf to not know that they've been in the news for the last couple of months. They sell aborted baby parts. They sell for big money aborted baby parts. Really? Are you for that? Are you for that endorsement? Margaret Sanger started that organization. To me, she was evil. She was a eugenicist and a racist, and she felt blacks and poor whites were weeds that need to be weeded out of society. Planned Parenthood is her organization and how she planned to do it. Remember, abortion is the glue that holds all liberals together. They love it. I've got a question. You've got to know that the distinguished W. Douglas Myers, you've got to know that he knows his ads are blatantly false. Knowing this, Leslie, do you consider the distinguished Mr. Myers' conduct to represent Kentucky family values? I don't. I hope you don't either. I think you've been used. My conclusion is there are no family values being put forth by this super PAC. There's a few days left. Get out and vote. Pass these videos on to people throughout the state. Let's elect a good, honest man, Matt Bevin, to Kentucky's governor. Thank you, and I appreciate you watching. Bye now.